Okay guys, we got our Dell hard drive right here. So you can use the SATA from your Dell computer, but it's easier just to use the one on the computer you're attaching it to. So I just disconnected some of these DVD drives and ran the SATA cable from those to the hard drive and the power source too. This one has two power supplies, so I just connect to any one of those. And I got all these SATA cables that are hooking already to the motherboard. So I connected the black one to here. They have to be this shape, they have to fit. It's like a L shape inside there, if you can see that. This one is not going to work. It says SATA, but I think it's the original serial ATA that came out. It fits kind of, but it doesn't really work when you hook it to like a laptop or something. So don't use this. There's also these kind of like trays you can buy. These are really good. They're all tapped and everything for you using the Torx screws and stuff, and you can put it right into your bay if you can't use just what's already here, because these are smaller drives, so you might be able to fit it down here. So I have the original hard drive that I took from another computer, but it's original. It's part of this computer. So here's our Dell drive, and now we're going to try to break the password by hooking it to this computer here. This one is running Windows XP. It doesn't matter what it's running, because I already did this on the Acer with the Vista, but the video didn't come out very good because it's kind of hard to see. It's not zoomed in, so I'm making the video again. Okay guys, we're back in XP. Okay, press start and go to my computer. And so these ones we know by the size that they're the original disk, the IDE Maxter. This one over here is showing 160 gig. So we know this is the Western Digital from the Dell computer with the Windows 7. So open that and double click Windows. And we're assuming, look for System 32. We're assuming that we can't get into Windows 7 because we're trying to break the password. But I noticed something else, is that if you do get into the Windows 7 and you're trying to do this trick, it's not going to work unless you log off. So if you restart the computer, this trick is not going to work. But if you just log off, the shift 5 times trick is going to work. And also over here, I found another issue. If you're in like XP or Vista, but this is XP, I noticed something here. So if you go to Command, so right click it and select Copy. Now scroll this thing all the way to the bottom. Now you have a space over here. If you don't have no space over here, then on the side, if you move this thing, you'll have a space. But in the details, you're gonna have a space here. In Vista, I think you got to go to the right side. So right click here, click paste. Now here's a tricky part. What you got to do, find Seth, and in order to get this to work, SETH we're looking for. Okay, so right here we have Seth C. It's listed as Windows Command Processor. It's because I'm playing around with this. So I'm going to delete that. Otherwise, this is not going to work. And now over here, we have 3 different ones we changed the name of. It's not going to work like this. Because what you got to do, you got to find which one was actually the accessibility. So it looks like all of them, but only one of them here you can rename. If I try this one, rename, mouse has a little problem. So if I rename this one to, let's say, number 4, okay, so it lets me do it. But if I rename this one to, let's say, number 3, it's not gonna let me do it. So we know okay, so we know that what we need to do is rename this one back to Seth, first of all, without the number. So just press enter. Okay, so now this is the original Seth C. Now we have to again press back to what it just was. We got to rename back to put any number there. We're gonna put a 3, and we're gonna press enter. So right now, like, you're not gonna have all these copies, but you're gonna have just Seth C. You're gonna have to rename it and put a number, just how I did right here. So now you gotta go all the way back to your copy. It's on the bottom here, and right click that, rename it. Use your left arrow and then delete that and type in set HC and then enter. So right now, if you put your mouse, it's showing that as a Windows command processor. So now what you need to do is, because this is XP, you gotta just close this whole window and restart your computer. And then you're gonna press your delete button or your F10 or your escape to reach some kind of setup or boot menu, because you want it now to start from the drive you're trying to hack to break the password. So in my case, it's the delete button. So it could be on compact, F10 or escape for the boot menu, and other computers, they got like F2, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll to the left here for boot, and then if I look over here, here's the disk drive. Scroll to that, and then it's listing IDE. So I want to change this. I want to press enter, and it opens this, and move my arrow to this one. Press enter. Now SATA, the Western Digital, is first. So press F10 now to save and exit. Follow those directions, changing that Seth E and renaming exactly how I just did if you want this to work. Because if you don't do it like that, the shift button will not work when you press it 5 times. So in my original video, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so right now it's opened. Okay, so type in net user, enter. So it's listing the users. So net user, we want to delete Jack's password. Net user Jack, shift with a space, shift star, and press enter. It's going to ask for a password. Press enter, retype, enter. Okay, so his password is gone now. So we can log into his account, but we can also type NETPLWIZ. Now it opens this thing. So now we can click add, and we can make a new account. I have a whole bunch here, so I'm not going to do it. But you're basically going to add, and you can click a Jack here, and we can also reset it here if you didn't do it in the command prompt. And just make a new account here. Say OK. Let's see if it works. The shift now. See, I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, you see, so it's only like a one-time thing, and then you have to reset everything back how we just previously did. So right now, if I log into Jack, there's no password, and you'll have to restart or shut down in order to, or log off in order to see that new account. This doesn't mean anything because it's on the wrong computer. The hard drive's on the wrong motherboard. So if you log off, you're going to see the new account you just created. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Have a nice day.